Today we're going through ads and an entire ad sequence. Now, this shit's absolutely unbelievable. You're never going to see anything like this anywhere else. I'm literally giving away all the source. So if you're about to run ads, watch this video because it's going to teach you everything that you need to know, every funnel that you need to know, and exactly how to set up your custom audiences and what to direct them towards. So before we go through the actual ad funnel, let's start with this. So where do the leads actually come from for the ads? So most guys, most entrepreneurs, most business owners use push marketing. So the leads are here. They have some resistance because you're pushing them. Then you get a call book. They're not pre-sold and you get the cash collected. You might get the cash collected. So we don't want to do push marketing. We don't want to be pushing our prospect up a hill because then we get not pre-sold leads and we might get the cash collected. We don't know. It's all very unpredictable. And this is why some businesses go from 20K per month to fucking 2K per month and then to 10K per month, and they fluctuate like that because you guys are using push marketing and you don't want to use push marketing. So that's what typically happens. This is what the smart entrepreneur does. So you have the YouTube organic, the IG organic, and word of mouth at the top of the funnel. So you use this to bring in new eyes, bring in new people, because IG organic and YouTube organic, every fucking business coach is doing IG Reels nowadays. And if you're not, you're so far behind. Get on IG Reels. YouTube organic. Now, not everyone's doing this, but this is also a great way to bring in fresh eyes. And then obviously we have word of mouth. Now you can double your fucking revenue with word of mouth. You can double it right now, straight away. You just don't know how to use it. So once you understand these three, this can become your new top of funnel. And then in your middle of funnel, you have the nurture stage. So obviously, again, YouTube. Now, YouTube isn't just used to find people and to get people in. It's also used to nurture. So we want to use YouTube two different ways: top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. Three different ways, my bad. So the middle of funnel and bottom of funnel is where the nurture stage comes in. Because if someone's going to sit on a video and watch you, then they're obviously really fucking struggling and they need your help. So YouTube funnel is also a nurture stage. We have story, highlight, and sequences. Now, this is one of my old client result story highlights, but this is completely different now. I wouldn't have it like this with the logo on it. But it can also be a great way to nurture people. You think whenever someone comes onto your profile, again, most coaches don't leverage this. If you are, congrats, but you probably aren't leveraging it right. So when someone first comes onto your profile, this is what they see. This is the first thing that they see. They see your profile picture, your bio, and your story highlights, or your sort of story sequences. You need to make sure that these are dialed in because it's a great way to nurture people. If they see client results, if they see your lifestyle, if they see step by step how you got someone somewhere. So make sure that that's locked in. Then we have the bang phase. We have the retargeting ads, the custom audience making. So this is what takes these guys and converts them. And then you get all these guys at the bottom and then cash collected. Now, I'm not going to spend too long on this because I could go on for ages because obviously you guys are here for the ads and you want to understand how to run the ads. But effectively, this sums it all up. The typical entrepreneur is using push marketing. They're pushing up and it becomes really hard and leads slip through and fall down the hill. The smart entrepreneur is at the top and the funnel then is dropping people in the funnel and then it just goes down. That's what a funnel is, guys. It's not push marketing. This is a funnel. It goes down. You start big at the top and it goes down smaller. This is not a funnel, push marketing. So let's get on with the ads because this is what you're here for. So you can see it here. Pretty much these are the different ad sequences. So these are the custom audiences. We have an IG profile visit. We have an IG reel view and we have a lookalike ICP. So if any of these guys fall into these categories, then they'll be directed to this ad. So if they visited your profile, say in the last 30 days, we normally set it up for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. If they've viewed one of your top reels, we don't want to do it if they've viewed a random reel, but one of your top performing reels that's going out to your ICP, getting lots of comments, then we'll put them on a custom audience. And again, a custom audience entry for like a lookalike. So what your ideal client looks like, they will be that person and then they'll get added into this custom audience. So with these guys, all you're trying to do is earn the follow. So we'll redirect these guys to a top of funnel value real ad. So this is where 30% of your ad spend goes. The CTA is a profile visit. You can see here, this is one of mine. Without delegation, you won't scale. The CTA in this was a profile visit. Once they get the follow, they give you the follow, because that's the whole idea of this, and they get redirected to the middle of the funnel strategy ads. Now, again, another custom audience. So anyone that's followed you in the last 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever, set up as many as you want. I can help you with that if you are struggling. But if they've given you a follow, or if they've engaged, so if they've commented, say on this, you say comment the word blah, 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 which you shouldn't, because the CTA should be a profile visit. But on another reel, if they've commented or if they've liked, then they get redirected to the middle of the funnel strategy ads. So the CTA for this one is to get a DM or an opt-in. This is where 25% of our ad spend goes. Now, you can see here it's a little bit more intricate. We've got a sort of split screen video here, and I'm speaking them through just a little Miro board of, I'm not sure what that is, but it's how to set up systems within your business or whatnot. So we've done 55% of our ad spend just on the top of funnel value ads and the middle of funnel strategy ads. So once they have DM'd or opted in, we want them to see a bottom of funnel case study ad. So the CTA here will be either a DM, which is very rare, or book a call, because they've already DM'd you. They've already opted into some sort of free training, let's say, after they've followed you from seeing this ad. So once they've done that, once they've DM'd you, we want them to see a bottom of funnel case study ad, because we want them to see the results. We want them to see instant social proof that you've scaled clients already, or you've shredded clients already if you're a fitness coach, for example. So this should be a book, CTA, book a call, 25% of our ad spend. So that's already 80% of our ad spend on here. Now, this will convert like a motherfucker. This will convert so many prospects for you guys. Just make sure that you have all these custom audiences set up and they're going to the right ads. Because if you're giving someone that's already followed you an ad that is trying to make them give you a profile visit and give you a follow, then there's no point. What a waste of ad spend. So make sure that you have these custom audiences set up, because that's what we want. We want people to go into the right position for them. So, boom, we're at the bottom of funnel case studies. They've booked in a call. Now, this is another custom audience, and this is really important. And people don't do this because they don't know it's a thing. So they lose out on all this good attention. So the custom audience is a scheduling page view. So if someone's gone onto your page, your scheduling page, like your Calendly, for example, then we know that they've expressed some intent to book. So what we want to do if they viewed your page but they haven't booked, or even if they had booked, if they viewed your page, this is what we want to show them. A bottom of funnel client results story ad. So it's different to this. This is an ad that's like a reel. So they would see it on their feed, normal. This is a story ad, and it's laid out a lot differently. So where this would be just one case study, this one, like I said, story ad. So we want it to be a story sequence. So exactly how we took, say Billy, my name, to 20K per month from zero. So you'd want a few ads sort of explaining that process of how you got him there or got the client there. And the CTA on this would be obviously book a call. Now this is another 15% of our ad spend. So we're at 95% now. Did they book? If they didn't book, no, they didn't book. So they've seen all the story sequences, they haven't booked. What we do is we put them back in the middle of the funnel strategy ads. We don't want to let these guys go that have been through all this already, because they've clearly shown some intent. So we don't want to let them go. We don't, if they didn't book a call, because they've already seen it all. They've already seen the case study ads. They've already seen the client results story ads. They've already been on the scheduling page. So what a waste it would be to let them go. We don't let them go. They can't escape the ecosystem. If you look here, this is all in a circle. If it goes to no, it goes back. If it goes to no, it goes back. You can't escape it. Once you have visited the profile and you've gone into the top of funnel and you've followed, once you're at the middle of the funnel, you can't escape. And people don't even realize it. That's why it's so powerful because if someone gives you a follow, right, from one of these ads, they think, I'll get some more info from him. He's good. He knows what he's talking about. Click follow. That's it. That's all they see. What they don't see is the rest of this and how they always get redirected and they will always be in the ecosystem. This is an ecosystem. This is what you hear when you hear the gurus saying, build an ecosystem, blah, blah, blah. You need an ecosystem. This is what that is because they can't escape your content. They can't escape it. And you'll be changing these ads. So they'll think it's a different one. They won't see the same thing. And once this is running for a while, I'm sure you can see exactly how powerful it can be because you get all these guys that have seen it all and they'll go back into the middle of the funnel and they will keep cycling round. They will keep going round and round and round and they can't escape it. So they will book in a call. So if they say no, they get put back into the middle of the funnel strategy ads. If they say yes, they go into another custom audience, booked call. This is where we spend 5% of our ad spend. It's a pre-call nurture, no CTA. All it is a bottom of funnel client results volume story ads to just make sure that they see lots and lots and lots of client results because this will nurture them before the call and they'll be excited to jump on the call with you. If they weren't closed, like I said, if it's a no, they go straight back into the middle of the funnel. They've seen it all. They've jumped on a call. They've been on a call with you. And then as soon as they get off the call with you, they start seeing your strategy ads again. And then they get curious. Oh, I've never heard of that. They give you a DM saying, I jumped on a call with you, but I've never heard about this strategy. And then instantly they're giving you a DM. So they go to the bottom of funnel case study ads until they book. So they constantly see your case studies until they book in another call and they will close. They will eventually close. If they do close, then cash collected. Boom. This is the best ads funnel you could possibly imagine. It seems a lot more complicated than what it is, but I assure you guys it's not as complicated as it seems. It's fairly easy to set up. You've kind of just got to know how to do it. And if you've done it before, it makes it a lot easier. So if you haven't done this before and if you haven't run ads before, just give me a message. I'll do it all completely for free. We'll jump on a call and we'll walk it through. It's so simple. You guys don't even have to lift a finger. I'll just be on the call with you and we'll set it up for you completely for free. Because I want you to succeed with this. I want you to get this up and running so that you can see just how powerful it is. Because guys, this is life-changing. I can't even believe I'm sharing this value on YouTube because this is like a client's resource. But that you can make so much money from this if you just follow this step by step. So if you're having problems, give me a message and make sure that you're using this marketing. Book in a call if you need any help with this. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.